Today we are going to look at what we call soap. Have you seen what I'm holding here? Have you seen? This is what we call what? Detergent. Detergent, okay? Or you can call it soapless detergent. And this one you call it what? You call this one soap. This is a true soap, okay? It's not a soapy detergent, because a soapy detergent is the one that have an additive added to it. So this one is a true soap. Do you get that? Let me remove it so that you can see. Have you seen? This is what we are looking at, soap. So we are going to look at the function of this soap. Now when we talk about soap, soap is a metallic salt of higher fatty acid, okay? Metallic salt of higher fatty acid. That is to say that we have metallic fatty acids of higher class, like from carbon number 15 and above. Example, we have palmatic acid. Palmatic acid has a formula of C16H32COOH. This is what? Palmatic acid, okay? Now when you remove this, we have another one like oleic acid. Oleic acid C16H33COOH, okay? 17H35COOH. This is what? Stearic acid. Stearic acid. So these are majorly a fatty acid that is being used in making what? Making soap. Now we have said that a salt is a metallic salt. Metallic salt means that you have to clean this one now and put what? Metallic salt plus, okay? Add this one plus Na plus. Have you seen? It now becomes what? A metallic salt. Metallic salt because of what? Metal are added. And the two metals mostly used in this production of salt is what? Potassium ion and what? A sodium ion. Just take note of that. Now this salt that you are seeing, they have a general formula. The general formula of this salt is RCOON. This is minus, this is plus, where R here represent the long chain carbon atom of fatty acid, okay? Why this is the a side that is what? Act as a cleansing agent. Now this salt that you are seeing, before it can be able to clean any substance, this salt has two parts, okay? Has a side, we have two parts. One, we have the head. Two, we have what? The tail. The soap has two parts. We have the head and we have what? The tail. The head is made up of what I've just drawn here, COO minus Na plus, which also the tail, which is made of the hydrocarbon. Of course, just know that the R here is for the hydrocarbon. Now the head is polar while the tail is non-polar, and the head is, we call it hydrophilic. It means that the head likes water. It's a water loving head. Water loving. That is to say that it dissolves in water, while the tail is a water repellent. So it is called hydrophobic. Water repellent. It repels water. The tail repels water, and the head what? Loves water. And the tail, what it does is that it only attract. We have grease, attract grease, that is the dirty part, attract oil, and attract dirt. Do you understand? So now all this one only acts in what? Act in by a process called emulsification. Now what happened to it? Remember I said that this soap has two part, we have the head, which is what? The head is hydrophilic. It means that the water loving part. And we have the tail, which is what? Hydrophobic. It means that the one that attract death. Now you get this, you can see this one now is very, very dirty, and you want to make it to clean, to be so clean. What happen is that you carry water and put inside and dissolve this thing inside water. When you dissolve this thing inside water, you now use soap. Now you now use soap and scrub it. Do you get that? You now use soap and do what? Scrub it. By the time you scrub it now, by the time you finish scrubbing it, at the process of scrubbing, that is, you are putting what? Agitation. You have already emulsified. You have already make it wet. Now the soap now, the head part will gum into the side of water, while the tail part will now gum into the part that has the dirty portion of this thing that I want to wash. Now upon scrubbing now, the dirty part now will now be broken into tiny particles, and that tiny particle is called micelle. It's called micelle. And of course, upon raising it, the micelle is now suspended on top of the water. You now the structure of the soup. A plus. Now this is how it is. Now this soap, now when you dissolve them in water, now they will now aggregate together. They will now aggregate and form. They will now agitate together. They will now clump the dirty part of this and break it down to form what we call, this is called the micelle. This one, the dirty part of this thing, now will now break it down to form what we call micelle, and at the end your cloth is now clean to finish. For more of this video, do what to like the video, share.